deploy an application in FortiArt, firstly we need change to the deployment window, and then we have to start the photo. Now we must select Resolve and click on Deploy button. To monitor the system, right-click on the name of system and select Monitor System. The variables of the function block can be displayed by select All Function Block and right-click on any function block and choose Watch. To start the simulation of the system, we trigger the request of the supply voltage function block. As you can see, the assumption checks the satisfaction of the supply voltage for the system at the input side, and the guarantee checks the satisfaction of the robot position at the output side. And let's go inside the system model. We can recognize that this system is created by the interconnection between components with contracts in a function block network, and we take a look inside a component. It shows the behavior of servers by its contracts. Please take a span of time to monitor the system to assess its normal and stable operating. Now I am going to create some error for this system, and we can see how these contracts can react with this. In the first case, let's make a violation of the supply for the system by set either greater or less than allowed interval, which is defined as the assumption. For example, firstly we set the value is 25. We can see a violation is occurs by the assumption. After that leads to React disable for the guarantee, and therefore it stops the request for the next execution cycle of the system. Let's take a look inside the system model. We can see reaction of all components. They have always detected the error condition to monitor under this contract. Let's create an error for the sensor position. We can do it in the same way as above case. That means we will set the limit position defined here in the sensor function block either greater than 182 or less than -2. For example, in the first case, I will set is in -20, and then as you see, a violation is occurs at guarantee, and after then it will disable for the assumption, and there have no request for the next execution. Let's make this test again with a value for example 185. Then, and you can see we have a same result as previous case. We can also create a losing of the sensor signal by disconnect between robot and sensor by set 0 by square, and the sensor 1 is losing the signal. Then we have a violation in guarantee function block. Let's try again with another sensor. And you can see we have a same result